if we're with a couple and they're talking about that, they can recognise that there's a longing to have that intimacy, that they're craving it, they're missing it in their lives or with their partner. Definitely where we would say for them to start is in their relationship with themselves first. Because once you start nurturing that, then you're more likely to bring it to your partner. But you can't bring it to somebody else if you're not first having it with yourself. Mm. So when we talk about having an intimate relationship with yourself, it requires a deeper level of commitment and responsibility to being accountable for how you are, for your actions, for your words, for your movements, for everything that you do, and being aware of how you live in the world, how you operate, and being responsible with that, and having integrity with that. And once you have that intimacy with yourself, then you don't want to settle for anything less than that with another. So we always counsel or advise couples when they're struggling with that in their relationship is to start with themselves, but also be on a program of building and developing that with each other.
The other thing in relationship for couples, and we've learnt this ourselves, it's you got to be prepared to let yourself be really vulnerable. And that's a really tricky thing to do from time to time. You know, as I was talking earlier, you go out into the world and you tense up to a degree and you go into protection. And the world is always making us want to be individual. And then you've got to go home and you're part of a family, or you're part of a couple, or you belong to a household of friends and you share your apartment. And you've got to share yourself in relationship with people. So how do we do that? How do we juggle being out in the world and protecting ourselves, and it's not really how we want to be, and then come home and be open and
drop that guard?
Exactly. I remember when we were going to work at different restaurants back in the day, and when we'd come home we'd have to have this debrief. We still have a debrief now, so like half an hour, 20 minutes of like what happened in the day, and it's basically letting go of all that stuff that you've absorbed in the day, and you share it with each other, how you drop that and let it go, and then you get to more who you are. And it might be a change of clothes, so you're out of your work clothes, or you've had a shower, and literally you're just letting it go. But basically you're peeling back the layers of you so that you get to be more who you really are with people that you love. Now, we'd love to do this everywhere. That's the objective, to hold yourself consistently in that openness, in that vulnerability, which expresses who you really are, out everywhere in the world. But not everyone feels that safe. Not everyone feels that inner strength or confidence to be able to do that.